Family them, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. Me, not the CEO of Voice of Salon. As we all did the break on the latest news around Sierra Leone, concerning politics and other matters them around Salon. Please, I want to make una subscribe on my YouTube channel. And we also there on Facebook, Voice of Salon, also there on TikTok, Voice of Salon, and also there on Instagram, Voice of Salon. So all inside there, I want to also when I go there, if you want to see Voice of Salon, just tap chat say Voice of Salon, or if you go Google, you chat say Voice of Salon, and they come also. So my family, please, as I tell you now, I'm not going to subscribe and share to our friends them, so that the message should go wide. So please, at the left now, okay, that's it.
Fambulamba una kabo. So this the first time we I got for allow people for call in. You can request on Facebook, and then I will bring you come in, and we want to talk about we country salon. We all know say if honesty is something we all cherish, the country they bad. And salon not for one person. Like we MAADA BO say not to APC one get salon and not to in one get salon. So me, they mobilize Sierra Leoneans across the world, within Sierra Leone as well, for make we take we country back. Okay? And we want for make people just today na the first and introductory or launch of this ongoing. It will be ongoing every Friday. Okay. I want make people just express themselves how then they feel about their country. Okay. And then next week we will begin bring specific topics. And next week we will talk about MAADA BO in appointment way, the new Chief Justice way in name. Okay. And we will talk in detail. Okay. Because we get judges with senior. And that make I always say, Anes Koma, may God forgive. The bad precedent the way it's set, 9 lead to MAADA BO in presidency, and 9 MAADA BO they carry. We get by tradition, not law, the Chief Justice supposed to come out from the Supreme Court bench. We get senior, seasoned Supreme Court judges. Okay. When the president they appoint the Chief Justice now in consultation with the Judicial Legal Service Commission. And next week we will talk about what it take for fix a country in judiciary and what the judiciary mean to every country. You can abuse all the other institutions. The moment you tamper with the judiciary, if that country in judiciary they work fine, I can tell you nothing else could work fine. Because after it all, the hala, the things that we will disagree on, for make we not take nerve and they choke each other, we suppose to go na the court for make we able address with differences. So next week we will can talk about the judiciary. Okay, we will talk about Sesay Pakaba left the judiciary and waiting an Escoma do we wreck the judiciary, and why make the APC, I can always say they know they come back in power. Una taken for me. Yeah, we see America not they even listen to APC. It comes from me. And I will explain to people why make APC not they go to court. Okay? Because the poor people we don't under. We poor people that the ordinary Sierra Leoneans don't understand. Okay, and we all get salon. Salon not for one person. So anybody we want for participate, you can request, and then I just want to listen to people that for express what they feel about the country. Next week, make technician they work on the YouTube channel, all the things that we will need for set up for the studio. Don't forget a studio, and this not a competition. And every blogger free and welcome for share and use this as content. Any video we me make, right? And 1st of March, between the 1st of March to the end of March, we'll get a database and they create waiting in business then called CRM. So we will create a system who say every Sierra Leonean where they across the world, we're highly educated and we want for serve a country, you can go and upload your CV, who you are, Musa you come out in the salon, your tribe, and the qualifications where you get. Why make we want for make sure say we pick people and tribe, not because we want for discriminate against. I can tell you, MAADA they go 2025. Okay, now the electoral calendar now in slow MAADA in go one because society country be there. If you remove MAADA during the electoral calendar, the electoral process, Samura Kama they feel say na in for be president. So all the one that we see the US embassy, the Americans like they flip flop, that because of that one day. But we don't cook MAADA in soup and we feed them. And I will tell MAADA say and prove to one say like how in a man na so Paunga Marnoh is safe na man, and like how in get a network on the ground, and so me say go use my network and me party there around the world for make sure say we take the country from in kind. Okay, the Mende people they have benefited nearly nothing. Okay, na steady bongo na then they lay into his grave tomorrow. Also, you go outside steady come out, they not get electricity. You go outside steady come out, they not get no warehouse. Outside then they store anything produced or imported na any side of the world. So, but he felt MAADA that the best president. Why? Because of a tribe. So today, I make Elerona in grave. I make it go into his grave early. Why? Because outside the accident happened, the people are poor, they have no jobs. So in terms of taxes, they cannot contribute anything. Also, so when they call for the ambulance, fear no day. The ambulance and Usa MAADA die. Not too many people in the day. No, now they be in charge, you know, now Mende people and also. So I can tell people that anybody the day I come to you and say, because me na Mende, just know say I don't get nothing for offer, but for whip me common identity. Okay, we'll call group solidarity. Also. So anybody we want for participate, you can request. And when I not fear, I know say the one way they in a salon, then the fear says MAADA will send boys after them, right? Which is right, and I appreciate that concern. And he has nothing to offer, so he's now governing. He's now holding on to the presidency by the barrel of the gun. Okay, he's now holding the presidency because of the barrel of the gun. But those days would come to an end. So you have a country. I'll see if anybody will make requests. I see one or two people in the same request. Ma share, ma play, and wait for ma play small prelude, and then wait for other people then for join the show. Wherever you did, Mama make you pray for me. Because we don't tire, we don't tire for this oppression. That's why we dey ask for solution. Police they kill us so. What makes the bone wash so? Bloody liar, hey. Now what thing we go do? Nothing we dey do. Cause if we not stand up, nothing for tomorrow. What thing we go tell our pikin? Say we not fight for our rights. Why they kill us all? I beg now what thing we do? What thing we do? Just because say we dey ask so what thing they supposed to do before? Hey, hey, hey. Because we stand for our rights. They want to off our lives. Hey, let's keep the fire burning until we see the morning. Mama, pray for us. So we go keep the fire burning until we see the morning also. And we see the audit service report. Imagine MAADA bill audit itself. It removed Lara Taylor Pierce because he didn't want an independent audit service also. And bring people the way in feel say they go cover. And then cover and say the one where they expose. Also, millions of dollars. Why? Because they desire for make a be so that system and process is not good there, and that's how they thief. Then they steal. And so then they thief. You take Austin Demby. Austin Demby worked with the World Health Organization. Also, you ask Austin Demby, for every service, for every action when they take within the WHO, that action is being captured through a system. So, for example, if the WHO see reason for help Malawi for make them able to contain the outbreak of tuberculosis. Also, from that moment where they don't decide how they decide and how they implement, everything is being captured. So one material where they left any warehouse, also they came for tracer if you reach na Malawi. Austin Demby them, no papa them, but I have no respect for them. So, I mean, I don't get respect for them. It's not something I hide. Francis Kaikai, Dr. Francis Kaikai, I don't have respect for them. These are the people them way, them poor people in Kenima, Jerome, we gonna put you on. Are they Dr. Francis Kaikai come out? Them man in the game, man, they are wicked. Salon papa them. They are wicked. They are thieves, man. The other day, I think number 2019, Dr. Francis Kakai get mind. Go hold workshop na Kenima. And they tell people like na Kenima say, na the moment don't arrive, na the moment don't arrive by UNDP money. How UNDP money go able for put people to work? How you go able for fix anybody in life? Na Kenima, I don't get it. Because they had a budget to run the workshop, and somebody somewhere get for cut and eat money. Also, when people are sick, now World Bank they buy syringe for make them get injection. No. Now WHO go build hospital, equip am with all the necessary machine them wey they need for able for diagnose sicknesses. The cooling system. My company, I began one supplier will be the supply Philip cooling system for them hospital. Then outside them for cold and injection and preserve, make sure say yeah. Now Philip they make them. Outside Philip they the parents outside headquarters in Holland, a Dutch company. Also. And those cooling system, each one be they cost about $250,000. And you probably need over 50 in one hospital, like Bo. The population of Bo passed my city by far. Hey Google, what is the population of Bo City, Sierra Leone?
I don't know, but I found
Google,
these results on.
What is the population of Bo City in Sierra Leone?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Bo gets about 230 something thousand people. Hey Google, what is the population of Cedar Rapids, Iowa?
In 2023, the population of Cedar Rapids was 135,958.
So Bo City get over 100,000 people more than Wusai Midi. Yes. Those cooling system where me company help for unload, they were over 50. This now one floor no more. One room. Also, would I tell Dr. Francis Kaikai say, Dr. Austin Demby, the MAADA building, they are wicked, man. These are non-entities. These are charlatans. When I tell them, say, that's what I say. Now I make, we they build a database. And then say, now then carry cocoa, then fish, now then get saloon also. We don't cook for them. Also, they're all, you ask them, how do you make sure people in Kalbaton go to work every day? They have no idea. So who told you that Kalba town will get a hospital fully equipped? How can they afford it? They cannot. Also, they cannot. Who told them that Philips would order parts from suppliers? Probably 5,000 parts for every one refrigerating system we then build. And then people and then farms and then companies then supply that part. Then go there assemble them. Somebody left in weft they sleep with in picking them. We then get for go school and drive in motor car, put fuel there. go assemble part. That lady grab, e go work na the other plant, who said they needed to make the part. No so, and then when they're done, they say that they can't give salon for free. And doctor, I don't even want to call them doctors. These are academic, dishonest academic guys, man. When I tell them, say that's what I say. I used to tell me, Papa, and me mama, you guys don't raise me well, I'll never forgive you. You guys don't educate me, I'll never forgive you. In fact, I remember one time, Prince William Street, they began one beggar man abu by Prince William Street, and you the bridge. Where you come out between outside Commende end by Prince William Street, and then you get what's the name of? For go opposite that you Moriba Town. There was a bridge there. We'll be get with primary school teacher, Mr. Clement. So we'll be to go for classes. So once in a while, my dad will show up in the evening towards the end of their studies. In those days, Okada no day. Taxi is not something you just go pull money in your pocket and pay because it was expensive. So when we reach Nada Bridge, and my dad told me that the guy, I think he named Masakoi, he was a very popular mad guy where we sit down at that place. That guy came to overseas, abandoned his kids, and something happened along the way. He went back home and nobody could attend to him. That's how he found himself in the streets. And I was there blaming the pikin and say, it doesn't matter waiting your papa do you cannot abandon your father. And my father said no. I said, Paunga, if I born you, I bring you kind of this world. Okay? I left you the stewardship where God placed upon me and put you in my care. If I not honor that stewardship, you owe me no obligation when you walk yourself through in life. If you want to do it, you can do it if you see me they suffer. But if you don't want to do it, you have no curse. And then, as I don't grow up, I don't mature, I'm looking at to say Dr. Abbas Bundu go kego mada biyo to in people in Agbinti. They all dress, the clothes they wear na the country money. The motoka we carry and go na the country in money. The fuel where they use na the country in money. And lie by them poor people. And the people out of ignorance, then clap. So only foresee that people becoming poorer, that society is still what it is or even more backward than what it was when they initially showed up. And that there are kids, maybe they're 10 years old, 12 years old, that if we allow MAADA BO for finish in presidency, 10 years or in 10 plus, where it go on do, that those kids could be 20 years entering maturity, adulthood, with no preparation. Also, in terms of capacity, in terms of education, in terms of skills, in terms of knowledge, in terms of worldview, in terms of outlook, mindset, belief system, nothing. 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 I'll be to tell somebody we say one for go back salon. Now say if the country be fixed. I for don't make a do furniture business. I say, but the country not fixed. You know, home furniture like bed sets, right? Who that in this world we no one for lay down per good bed. Anybody in there where they listen to me no one lay down per good bed. That tells you that market, no so, is there for 9-10 million Sierra Leoneans who could be sleeping on good beds. Who that they no one for sit down is in a good house with the flooring either na wood or carpet or rug. Would that no one forget that opportunity? That means there is so much potential in the industry, no so? So, per all the time we Abans Bundu in a parliament, per all the time we Cheriko could be in a parliament, they know able folk say, what do we do for make sure say we fix this? No, they don't sabi. Instead, they abandon the masses, the people. No, so I'm not a socialist. I'm a capitalist. I'm not a communist. But I believe, say, a system therefore be created first for make that person get up in the morning and go to work. So I told the old man, I can't even do furniture business as alone. Why? Because how many people get money? $2,000 for buy a bed set. How many people? Also, how many people? And if I want for manufacture and a salon, I get machines where they process the wood. No, so I can see chief minister where ready radical inclusion. I say, look at this boy, this non-entity, this is not charlatan, and they don't left Sudan or papa, they don't recruit them into that nonsense thing, right? Over here against Obama, and they against Timini. And he says he's educated at Harvard. I say he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. He's a non-entity, the all. I can tell it. Now you they come America. You learn book. And then you go. You they tell me say you go for go now, you believe for go check if people go work. Are you serious? Are you serious? That serious-minded person now one day. They don't let you know who Papa they are. And I tell them, so nobody in Papa. If my dad did not recruit me into hating, no, so me neighbor there across the street. Because we begin neighbor there when I'm Muslim, then a Timini there. That is how my mom in the evening, when they come, when they want cut fast, see mommy, I am a man. Were they bad people? No. But because we within a community, we had a shared destiny. A shared destiny, no so? And you want to tell me if my papa and my mama were born with, they don't recruit me into that nonsense. I can tell my other bill, I don't need nothing from you. I don't need nothing. Nobody's going to tell me that mommy, where be the timabna, where they sell patch corn. Kokuto, on my way to school na SLC primary school, that because in a Timini, na irresponsible for the country, how the country dey. I don't believe in that crap, and nobody will sell it to me. Also, so you can. That machine for can process that wood. It's a factory. They make it. And because na steel and they use, now you can make them company can as Alonso or Africa or any side around the world for go get the natural resource. Just like when you say when you're hungry, you feel safe for go pull chop money because now you want. For go buy, now you buy salt, you buy this, you come, you fish, ogre, whatever you want for cook, you come, you can cook. No, so it will be expensive for you or time consuming. You walk down the street, you go to Mami Fatu. Hey, Mami Fatu, today na waiting. They say today na tobogi I cook. Or today na beans. And then you tell Mami Fatu, say, Mami Fatu, put for you, no so. Why? Because you want to satisfy that your desire for food. So when people like tell me, say, oh, foreign corporations there, now then you can't take with natural. Of course, just like when you say you can go now, you neighbor and also go buy cookery. Now so then say they come to you, waiting they need and get her. When they come, then follow the laws. When I'm in Iowa, I'm not here because of the benevolence for my car for go, sorry for me neighbor. My boys, then they right now in the cold, then they woke. I just called them. They said the last crew, then say they done. The other crew, they say then they finish, then they about 18 miles. You think that woman they in face? Now like a come salon, akaya? No, I can't hire for my better. No, so for can make a living. So now so themselves, then they go outside you there for make them get what they want. That's how the world works. So if we papa and we mama them, if we were don't born picking them, we picking them right now, my generation will picking them there between 8 to 18 years on the average. My generation. Except if person not born picking quick. But my generation, everybody in my generation in first picking for them 8 years. And probably between 8 to 18. And what are we doing? Also, for make sure say when them picking them reach 18, 19, 20, they have a good school to go, a good university, that they will come out and there are jobs out everywhere. Also, that my daughters don't have to go to any of my party there and say, well, meet me at that hotel. If the system is broken, that's what happens. You see Abbas Bunu scandal, also Victor Foden scandal. So it tells you this is a society that is not only morally bankrupt, it is as well economically bankrupt. So if you want to open a furniture store, it's not like the market nowadays. Would that day we no want to live in a good home? Would that any time when somebody rents a own place, they want new furniture set, sofa na in living room, they want a TV, they want a dining table, they want a bed. Have I say what you Kela they all on in a parliament. I say you Kela, you. How can Paunga even do furniture business as alone? Here, the politics, the economics of immigration, for any time they bring immigrants. After where you don't get your social, I mean they create a database was then get what they call the National Information NIC, National Crime NCIC, National Crime Information Center. They established her, I think, 1967. Hey Google, what is the National Crime Information Center?
According to Wikipedia, the National Crime Information Center is the United States central database for tracking crime-related information. The NCIC has been an information sharing tool since 1967.
So that, when they create that one day, so there is a reason for it. So that makes credit possible in the economy. If you go, let's say you take $50 million, you begin manufacture the bed, then you begin manufacture furniture. How many people will be able to get 20, 40 million you so can buy furniture? No, so they cannot. But not me say you know able for no other means not there for make that system. Whatever you want for achieve for make the furniture industry go be created and thrive. So now he make then use what we call debt. Debt, loan, credit, now an instrument for drive growth. When I came to America, there was the American economy now like $26 trillion. The fiscal cash within the system is about 7 trillion. You know who side now the rest? Now debt. So that tells you without debt, the economy itself would have been 6 trillion. That means the money we get in hand, now you spend. Like salon. The money we mama for to get, now you spend. If picking them at cash don't done, then go sleep and at you don't even see the hard ground. Also, why? Because in her petty trading, she cannot afford a 15 million euros for go buy one good mattress. But how can you make it possible for Mama Fatou, Mama Kadia to pass Antiki for able to afford that mattress now through credit? But how can you let me put it again? I said, me might shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You guys are just bunch of thieves, man. Bunch of non-entities. The other one, they make an all be the college. Now they make an ambassador. Am I gonna be jealous? Almost many they pay salary ambassador. And he's expecting me for make. I say, man, why in the first place would you study overseas and go work for a system like that? So you want to tell me, but all the thing the way you learn overseas, but all the neighbor the way you see, na Denmark, na Norway, Finland, right? Where we get money. For say you know able for fair no means for exchange something for men and give you the money. You brain, reach that level. You will use your brain. So you're gonna go there, right? Go, Philip, you should don't come out study, you get PhD. And your PhD cannot change nobody in nothing. And then you have to go to again, they put somebody as ambassador, they put you there, nonsense boys, man. They are boys, man. Nonsense boys. Nonsense. So if Mama Fatou, why make them they set up that system for make sure say they do nothing until they get you your social security number, then get you your green card, and get you everything. So when they don't create that database, hey, they hide. Okay? That database alone, everything you do here in this country will be captured there. Also, with your email address, with your telephone number, Google, anytime you go, then they know say you don't pass yonder. So if you go take people mattress, you not pay for them. I see you pass, so they don't know say that you don't pass yonder. No so? But how you go give Mama Kadi, Mama Fatou people mattress? You don't know Mama Fatou, then get probably another community they get past how many 20, 30 Fatou them. Mama Fatou them. Also, that's how microcredit. I make them pro credit the all. Then bank them be the way they can with then credit bank them can pro credit. Why make them be closed? Now because of this the structure's not there. So loan officer don't go. He don't go give people money in a market. He don't give Katimu, he don't give Mabel, he don't give Kadiatu, he don't give Cynthia. Also, and then either a losing job, change of environment, or whatever he get for travel, or he married, or he decide for some reason he left the job. Then they hire a new loan officer. Also, he can sick or he left, whatever reason. And they go meet Kadiatu, they plant. And they ask for Kadiatu, say Kadiatu not there again. Why? Because you know Sabia. No, so you know Sabia. Somebody was telling me, somebody go take one document, they go take the one host document, they go na Skybank, you go take loan day. They come out, they go na Rocket Commercial Bank. Same document, you go present, I take loan and I go to the I take and I go present. Now I say, and now you Kela they did a parliament too. The cherry cocoa, the way they say they want fix a loan, when they say they want be president there. No, so, and we really watch there. And you get them over there when they say now bloggers. Then they post about cherry cocoa, Ade Macaulay, and this person, saying radical inclusion. I say, man, these people, man, they don't even understand, man. They don't even. You think if these people they sabi, they've been presiding on over this thing. If they sabi, they for all fix. If cherry cocoa be sabi, what are they explain so? If for all even fix an parliament, it take laws. So now it make one of the reasons we make MAADA bill bring Alpha Sesay. Now one of the things then because it expect say Alpha go sabi. No so and you know go sabi. I will not tell people I say hey I go put wait till they explain so I go turn where so I put an Alpha ahead. I say go. If you reach na junction, you don't forget. You don't go sabi because you not see how with your eye, you not participate yet. Also, let alone tell us, imagine out of nothing, because these are boys, now project they don't they manage. Also, they say they can write project, see bad, big girl picking the way don't born, we get the they continue for the go school, then they go put money in their account, then they can a salon, they go to radio station, right? And when they the other one, they tell me, Paddy, my childhood friend Max. Max, they tell me, say, Siba, they work $100,000. I say, shut the hell up, man. It's $100,000 something here that we can make. We will get company either in 1 month or 2 months. So shut the hell up, man. It's a piece of now that they get for fixed people. You know, you will understand for why me picky they get early pregnancy because them economy not the work. So that picking in mama and in papa, all the money suburi, they don't go fena. They don't go fena. So now in the raising self, the Adebayo the one that they raise themselves. That's why when they say Adebayo will cost. They say Adebayo will cost. I say no, you know will cost. Me and MAADA, me and the not there now one wait. Say we not there now one suffer. See they are saying one I hire one bobo. You go na job site, you want begin make. Now I wanna. I don't wanna. Now in company they tell us say, hey. If Brad call you, he call you again 110. You get for work, I go na your house. Now why you go? I didn't tell her. I see a call. Then I say, hey, are you working? Hey, come and take me. I said, nobody's gonna take you. The only way, 2 options. Either you work, or I send the police down there. They take you from the job site and drop you 2-3 blocks away and tell you if they see you come back to that job site, you'll be taken to jail. And then you're either gonna walk home or call family relative or come pick them up. I said 2 options. Now in the other bobo tell her, they say, Miss SF, they don't do me that one day. Yep. Fort Madison. Hey Google, how far is Fort Madison, Iowa?
You are 109 miles away from Fort Madison by car.
That's like come on McKinney, go to Freetown by foot. Yep. So the post will be there me, I mean a salon person. I say, hey Paunga, you don't can like the body like say now you born, now you grow up. I say, okay. Now dollar the bobo go work for so. No so dollar where go work for. When one misbehavior put under control. Now you now that's Leon, you don't get nothing pass you much. Now say me be top president person they cost me no man. In the first place, me and you will not to think what I go do, we go make you cost, mama. And when you cost mommy, make mommy cost, the system I go place, what I go don't put in place. Anytime we cost mommy cost, it go na your record. Anytime we misbehave, it go na your record. So you go get 10 million loans job, you qualify so far, you don't team up na line 3 days, you come team up na line till you turn down reach, ability wise, knowledge wise, everything you qualify for the job. And then tell you say, now this place, you get felony. And because you get that felony, we know the higher felon na ya. Adebayo, if na brother, if na cousin, they no go do something again no more, you go cost money cost. You know, so that is what leadership is. You think out of the box. I make next week Friday, we'll talk about the judiciary. Another piece of shit, now you go appoint as Chief Justice. And then you left people waiting at Supreme Court, waiting in a bench, 10, 15 years, now then be they play supervisory role over that body way in a magistrate court. And then you say because you want for make the forget who that you for control. No, it's not about who you feel, who you like. It is about competence. Also, it's about competence. And now come and I start that today. By right, the most senior at the bench. You know the left hand. And it's come and I said that bad president go take justice charm. Because I mean they don't put all SLPP cases there. No, so you know they give SLPP people and bail. They say, well, this now good foot soldier. Now I send a Supreme Court. Is that how we want for Ron Wikonski? So you don't send that person there and that. Does he even understand that we be there in a magistrate court? Same fact, same legal rationale, same jurisprudence. No, so now free turn, and then the opposite judgment is given na Makeni. The opposite judgment is given na Cambia by another judge. Does he understand how do you harmonize all of that? That one decision of like magistrate court. So now, let's say you don't get 15 judgments, all different, same jurisprudence, same facts, similar facts, evidence, everything the same. So which one they bind the lower courts now? Which of them diverse judgment go bind magistrate A within at the lower court? Because a lower court cannot vary from the decision of a superior court. That was Sabi. Commander Sabi. Who in Paddy Paunga not to hear commander work together. I said, man, get the hell out of here, man. They tell you say a Paddy business left our own country. When you put your Paddy there, when an command they put square pegs in one hole. Who will they tell them? The one way they put where an command puts there. They not get Paddy there. They get Paddy there. So because they had friends, was that justified for all of us? No. So because I'm his friend, is that justified? Is that good for everybody? No. No. You ask him today, say, Commander, that judgment will begin a Makeni, the magistrate court. Give me a copy if you get it. You know why? Because system processing record is not there. And then how do you fix that? You think he knows? And then you are telling me that is how we for left with country, they go down in drain? That is why when you say I sit down, I said the first thing what they do, after I don't create a professional channel, and I make by next weekend the professional channel, we don't create all things. And then the next thing what they do, now for my able for create a database who say every Sierra Leonean. Also, because if I go to MAADA in village, and then I lock me eye, I say, I want to write check. You get bank and you will cash the check. Okay, bank not in. So that person, na bank no more no dey. No so. To MAADA bio, na bank no more no dey. To Paunga, it's a million things beyond a bank. It means na MAADA bio in village, in granny, in papa in brother, in papa and sister there, in cousin there, if they all get desire for own a house, it's not gonna happen. Why? Because there is no financial system, there is no financial institution way go make that thing there possible. If that person get business idea, no matter how good the business idea dey, that idea is as dead as MAADA bio in brain when able for fix the situation. It's as dead as Teddy Bongo will go die so. Because MAADA bio in brain dead, and that thing where MAADA bio able for fix, 9 killer. Also, so when the consequences come, also, it didn't matter. It did not matter whether he sing for MAADA bio 1 year ago, that he make a video say MAADA bio na the best president. It don't matter, no. So he had to suffer the same consequence. And Ibrahim Bangura suffer na bad canoe through road accident. Also, and Ibrahim bad canoe they come out Kamakwe, get accident. Then corner back Kamakwe, they no get ambulance. Steady Bongo get accident, ambulance day, but fear no day. Also, same consequence. Why? Because the leader in brain is dead. Also, the leader in brain is dead. And you want to tell me that Cheriko go they go una go give them back? I always say no they happen. Okay? It no they happen. Ain't not they happen. So here and anywhere outside the economy is fixed, anywhere outside you get people within a leadership where the brain is not dead like MAADA bio. I can tell people and say, I say MAADA bio the closer they wear, the expensive passing brain. MAADA bio in shoes, expensive passing brain. MAADA bio cannot fix if MAADA bio were to leave the presidency, he can work anywhere. Now, normal job, he will never find any job that he can do a day that can buy him a suit. I can bet him with my life. I can bet him with my life. When they want to say, man, go find one job first. If you want for talk, say you and Paunga Unado, you able for bring me down. Go first, go find a job that you can do one day. Buy yourself, one day pay. Buy yourself your shoes. Buy yourself your suit. Buy yourself everything where you wear. If you're not able for do it means you are dressed beautifully than your brain. I tell my kids, me picking a holiday, so then they learn the capital cities of Africa, then the city, them. So I ask them, and they explain about Paul Biya. So Paul Biya don't take na power. So then I ask him, I say, okay, so how long Paul Biya don't they na power? Now I say 1928. So now I say, cool. That means a man running a power from 96 years. Now I say, see, if I be telling I say, man, not making here for Christmas, it go say, Papa bad, no, so. I say, now, I don't go making here, we cost about almost $100. Put Papa money. And what she's giving Papa doesn't even worth nothing. So that means she has beautiful ears. Now I hate passing brain. So now I say, Papa, well, give me 2-3 hours, ma go reverse. They say because na Google jam. So waiting no more pull na the internet now I can give papa. So now as you know, when you see something, you yourself can you process that one day? Don't be like MAADA Bio. No, so don't be like Kane Mukelade. Don't be like Abbas Bundude. No, so don't be like Samabanya de Poawide. They're all piece of shit, garbage. No, so na garbage they can talk. I was telling somebody, I said sometimes I get this illumination. We call it spiritual illumination. Hey Google, what is spiritual illumination?
On the website BibleVisionAndMinistries.org, they say, revelation comes through illumination of the heart. Illumination is the spiritual light from God's Word that brightens your heart through divine enlightenment.
How often are you taking note of what God is revealing to your heart? So sometimes you see I can put in a Facebook. I said I can put on most times, not even one time. I said this journey has been long, sometimes tedious, sometimes it's challenging. But when I looked back, is it worth it? I said it is. So it begins to gladden my heart. So I begin to see myself like on a throne. Then I dey see them pardon, what they can say, then they repeat the same thing. And I was seeing them like, you know, a person in a box. No, so you put a level ground, you put chick, who called picking fall. Each na this box. This is then a young box, this is then a young box. So in order to see beyond that box. So can they see beyond that box? So everything where they make, and when they poke in beak into the cartoon, thinking that it will boss and come out. Also, and you are just up there, you team up, you see how all man they behave, whether she don't serve food, also, whether they watch them for food, if you say they go and poke whatever way, see if na aunt chef they work inside the box, they poke if you say na food, you see the all. That's how I begin feel. Then I ask myself, when I'm on that side, I find myself on that side of life today. Is it worth it? I said, oh, how beautiful, how sweet it is. So I even begin imagine now how I forgot if I begin on that other side. I can't even figure it out. I cannot. There is no way I can see myself with Prince Harding. There is no way I can see myself with all of them because most of the things the way they talk, na garbage. So here, somebody walks to the store, sees a refrigerator, $3,000. A desire for make sure say it taken at home. Front desk, when I get credit, when I get financing for this, they say, oh yeah, we get financing. So that means that person can walk with that fridge and hose without paying a dime on the promise that at a future date, it will pay small amount until he pay. So transaction don't just occur, sales just don't occur. Why? Because there is a financial system within USAID also. Also, that's what it means to fix a country. Now in that bobo ready with that, they make LAJ say they're stinky here there. Also, stinky, right? You get here way tall past the way you bring the walk. So that's a stinky here. Make the dada radical inclusion. What are you radically including in what? For what? For what? For what? So you can go to MAADA in village. You go na Jalo Usai Komot. You go Singapore Usai Komot. They always they Usai they Komot. and you get a desire for get a home, you can't have a home just because you desire it. And you desire for drive a car, you cannot. Benny Moyamba from Moyamba, from Pennsylvania, he can tell you that tomorrow morning he can go to any car dealership and walk away with any car based on his salary. No, so? But how can I give Keller a car when I don't even know what he don't play in future income too? So how can I give him a car? Suppose if he don't go take loan at commercial bank for a maintenance for redoing papa and house. Sometimes other people don't take loan for go pay for go buy car Bobby, go buy TikTok camera for Fatima Bio, then you get for pay that money they small, right? So how can I know that thing that money they where MAADA Bio get or can them way months done, that small money where they get able for pay whoever I owe? How me go able for know? I need to know, because why? If then default, it hurts the economy. No, so it hurts the economy. If everybody don't begin go take motorcar, that means there is a boom and a sale of cars. If you're able to check them paycheck. Jogo no mo camera you kala come. Ko mina honorable, if I don't work na UN, mina blah blah na mina the chairman of NGC. I just don't get it. So therefore I know they run Guinea motorcar by then yeah. Honorable go mean a member of parliament and they represent this constituency and get by then yeah. So when that happens across the economy, that is a boom and a demand and sale of vehicles. So if it is it's on a larger basis, that means say the manufacturer need for supply more. And also sales they take place on credit. Where they check the background system not for right. So 10 they reach, you can go default because you get for pay for that money where if you don't go take from for maintenance in papa and also a left one at kitchen. No so when it default, other people then default for pay because you not be able to capture and see them salary waiting, they don't commit and to no measurement no day. No so is that radical inclusion? Radical inclusion go for fix that one day, small boys. And also I mean, Kaleje when no go school, he say na stinking here and get. Do you need to go to? I say, man, get the hell out of my face, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of. So if in an economy like this, it's gonna create recession and depression, because when the banks then we don't provide liquidity, they all take their loan they are now. They begin default, then they come back for the motorcar then. So when they come back for the motorcar then, that means they get 20,000 cars where the bank don't retrieve in the last 3 months where they give the cars where they give about 20,000 of them when they did the last 3 months. They don't bring them all back because the people don't default. Can them don't default? You know, for pay. MAADA be in say for pay for a Fatima in lipstick in TikTok camera then. So he said don't default. Julia said don't default. No, so bunch other bass bundu said don't default. For the answer they don't default. Mikailu Masawe they hold mic. They all don't default. No, so with this other way now APC Secretary General. They all don't default. Now who's that the pull access? The waiter the explanation, they need teacher and primary. Now the teacher no sign all now university where they the teacher. You're gonna live in the street like Paunga. Yo. You're gonna live in the street. So if the one bank don't bring 30,000 motorcar day na the field or the warehouse or wherever, you think Alusign, Bridget, Salema to the way they go now for motorcar, they go get there? Then self they hurt the process. So what happens to that manufacturer if we don't go employ people there? Because can you when they begin take the motor car, they don't employ more people and also fulfill order day. So what happens to them now? Say they hurt the economy. So say they hurt the economy. You tell us abi that day. Now in party then you and they can fix that day for salon. Now they can fix that. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of my face, man. Get the hell out of here, man. So I can tell people that say, I've paid the price, man. Just like Jesus. I'm not Jesus, but I follow his footsteps. He was without sin. He took the sin of the world. Also, I can tell people that something and they were experienced, I didn't have to go through them, but I did. Because that was the price I had to pay to get to where I can. I want to be that I will get that capacity for fix. What I want for fix for my people. I guess somebody was very close to me. So I tell her, I say, I'm in bra. Not so even me, brand and me man. They run a $1.5 billion company. So thing and the way they put in place, we'll go for make before the year they done. My first year I will for make $5, $10, $15 million profit. Now I say only what I need for do now for my replicator in each state. Also, each state. Replicator. Now I say, so what do you do? Now I say, nothing. Now this world, after I raise me picking, after me on personal life, decent life, after that I gotta raise my kids. After I raise my kids well, nothing gives me pleasure than fixing the system, the country for the poor people. Because I can tell people that if I not fix them, I'm not gonna say take Jesus Christ come on, but it go take people that they perish. It go take people that they blame God unnecessarily, say now God na steady bongo na God in own time na enrich na emaka for no not to know God in my na public policy failure. You're sick, you go to hospital, the equipment and don't now public policy failure, you're gonna die. Okay, you're gonna die. If you are hungry, there are no jobs around you, now public policy failure. So you go for your own. My name is Seba Hambo. How am I saying? He say, waiting, yeah, what get where you master get you go know. No, so you're gonna have fights in the homes. The woman not respect the man. Why? The man cannot honor the expectations where the woman gets from her. For picking them go fitia them papa, then they listen them papa, and also. You get parents the way they send them girl picking them per man them when they not even reach that stage for marriage. Why? Because that brady na king with the one bag rest, na king with the small chop money, and that home day. No so even turn the picking the mommy they say career too. And today you know they go to Mr. Paunga. Why? Because if now that Mr. Paunga and king come and give them something where they make that house they run. No so they need for make a go service that relationship na night. That's what a broken country goes through. That is what a country goes through when you elect bad leaders. That is what a country goes through when you see each others as mandating the Limba local tribes. No so. That is what a country goes through. When you have dishonest fathers Any family where halaki, go watch the party. Any family who said they know they talk true, side discipline, no, they just go watch the party. As the papa then day, as the mama then day, na so the pikin then day. Okay? As the party then day, na so the pikin then day. Now so you go meet. I got my uncle. He did anti-corruption. He's the deputy commissioner. I say, hey, you can't recruit me. It's over years, we'll not the talk safe. I say, bye, hey, you know my uncle. I get all the respect for you, Kappa uncle business. But that nonsense, you a mother building. It's not gonna take me there. It's not gonna take me there. No, nobody's gonna recruit me for that nonsense thing. So they live in a broken country. You then go to the village and then go plant 2 bushel rice, 5 bushel. Then they team up, then take picture. Then they say that they can make the country. They can feed the nation business. I say, no, so not 20 young man and back can take. 9 don't take so. No, so when Jericho could have been in a power, now Brookfields. When team up, they just give the people them 50 bag rest. Now in pocket money. Now when you know the thief, you know get side for thief, may go give them 50 bag rest now. No, so make Jericho go take 50 bag rest. Go people again, go give people in a Brookfields. Because they're not sabi for fix waiting for fix on the people there. Also, they don't know. So the country is broken. MAADA is a piece of shit. Somebody say, hey, Paunga, me, I'm afraid for you. And I say, hey. Pussy way in brain. You know, they come on. In brain, no, they even think for come on in forehead, kind in mouth. Also, because if that brain they function, when they communicate with the mouth, how you going to stand in bowl and tell people, say, you want to light in electricity, like how heaven they? There has to be a miscommunication between your brain and your mouth. No, so for me, your mouth utter than there must be some wrong signal, bad signal. That the brain know the signal to the mouth well for tell her exactly what they talk. No, so there must be some miscommunication. And a mother be na ain't able for sidon. That kind of person, na ain't they sidon when they say my plan Paunga and downfall. Who say if you say na there there's something at that place that don't come on, who say we don't let something 15 years ago, now they still think say still sidon they know so. The guy's a piece of shit. Una wait. That presidency is a sacred place. I don't tell APC. APC never can have power. Then 2 parties, then they will get rid of them. Also, will they get rid of them? Will they get rid of them? And you are telling me you ever bring manufacturing? One bakery is there that they come with for can make iron ore, na salon, iron rod. MAADA Abio Fulumunkwe. Also, MAADA Abio. I don't tell the man, I say, you brain it's cheaper than the clothes the way they wear. Also, MAADA Abio in brain it's cheap, worth nothing. MAADA Abio in brain are garbage. You now you go watch Pussy, you don't get a job. You know, even see, but whose problem about this Pussy has solved? Also, whose problem about is solved? And then you get that job with the expectation that he's gonna bring answers where they solve that problem we want for solve. Not be in brain or division. Never. Never.
forwarded to voicemail.
I'll be in brain. That guy's a
Your
no.
call has been forwarded.
It's just a piece of shit. That money where they run TV, they vomit. MAADA Bill hasn't learned anything from an Escoma. Yesterday morning, I play one hymn for somebody. Let me check. I play one hymn. Choose the right. Hey Google, play LDS hymn. Choose the right.
Sure, playing LDS hymn Choose the Right on YouTube.
My boss texted to pick up these gift cards and send them the PIN numbers.
Choose the right when a choice is placed before you. The right, the Holy Spirit guides, and its light is forever shining o'er you. When in the right your heart confides. Choose the right, choose the right. Let wisdom mark the way before. In its light, choose the right, and God will bless you evermore. My pause yonder. Say, choose the right when a choice is placed before you. And the right, let the Holy Spirit guide. And waiting will happen. Its light is forever shining over you. Also, once you allow the right to prevail, it doesn't matter how hard. I used to tell an Escom, I used to run a blog. Go search for Sierra Leone Fearless Patriot. And Escoma not choose the right. Today, the also way he build, where he don't thief. The also he build, you know, they sleep there. Also, you know, they sleep there. The people that where he thief from, he's living without them. No, so you know why? That is the exact consequence. That is what happens when you choose the wrong. I can tell you, MAADA, as long as people are insulting you, as long as people are bleeding, you butcher people, you are not enjoying your presidency. The presidency is fun. Okay? The presidency is fun. Presidency in a thing way sweet. You wake up in the morning, there is your the barber hair cutter there and it's map they wait for make them can shave you fine. Also, you get 10,000 people that wants you that day. You can't even see all of them. It's exciting. Your schedule is busy. Also, food day at the right time. What you want eat today. But if you see, you they do the wrong thing, they enjoy the presidency. You get for the get gone on the street. Also, you can't even roll your window down. You're afraid man somebody know the under fire by you. The presidency na phone. George W. Bush on Ben Bernanke.
George W. Bush on Ben Bernanke.
And it's like the guy walks in and says to me, "Please be seated." Ray, thank you for that glowing introduction. I thank you for your help.
You see they laugh? They enjoy the fun.
You and the board members who are here, appreciate you being here. I want to thank Margaret Spellings for her leadership and your team for putting on a fabulous conference. We're trying to advance the notion that our economy can grow better. And one way to do so is to educate people about how all aspects of the levers work. And I've been fascinated by the discussion. And I want to thank the panelists for lending their expertise, particularly the Reserve Bank presidents, Richard Fisher and John Williams, and my friend Augustine Carstens from Banco de Mexico.
Banco de Mexico.
For being here. We've had two moderators, one cute and smart, and the other one was Al Hubbard.
Wait, one side they say the presidency is sweet.
For coming as well, and you too, Hubbard. One of the great joys of the White House is working with incredibly good people, some of whom are here. I really don't miss Washington, but I miss working with smart, capable people who care a lot about the country. And it's great to see you all. Thank you all for coming down. I want to thank our sponsors for this event and our
So you see what's in. It's exciting. It's fun. When you work with smart people, man, you solve problems. You get joy. Why? Because last week, you thought about how for make sure say banks then they na every chiefdom, every 2, 3, 30 miles, then make sure say the system they work day. And now when I don't just fix that problem day. Also, and then somebody pop can now go to a bank and say, I get bully when at 30 miles. And my family gets on. So we don't come together and we want for make sure say we do this farming. So we want for join the cooperative. And when I get that land, yes. So what do they do? We want some money, make the cooperative able for manage the money when they can give we so that they will can plan the rest and do all things. No so, and then we get the profit. And then in case when I eat the money, what happens? When I land, the paper day is transferable for now you pay the money, tomorrow money, the bank able to give Paunga forget to retrieve their money. No so you ask MAADA bio mama and papa in also left Latino. MAADA bio bekeke go where na MAADA bio papa in os. The paper not complete right now, sir. And the school man. The land away papa left na people left for na village. You go there right now. The host you not get tied to paper not there for that host day. So that particular host na land for be an asset against which the family can able for go take loan also for able for do some small investment and manager. But they cannot because that land is not you not get paper. If you not get paper, the paper not complete. So that means it is not transferable to Mr. X if then default for pay the loan. No so. Or they bring Paunga down. I say, get the hell out of my face.
Hopefully by coming here, for those of you who haven't spent much time here, you get a sense for the difference this center is making in our nation's life. We're doing a lot of interesting things. This conference is one of the more interesting we've done. We're about to have an interesting conversation, speaking about interesting things, with Josh Bolton and Ben Bernanke. Josh was my chief of staff. Josh is one funny guy. Josh is one smart guy.
One smart.
People often kind of look at you when you talk about your White House years with a sense of dread. They say, oh man, it must have been miserable.
No.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was exciting, stimulating, and joyful.
Yes.
And one reason there was so much joy is because we had a great leader as chief of staff.
This might be surprising.
No, so? I tell people, I said they created a database for all Sierra Leoneans across the world. I want to get the smartest guys in IT, computer science. I want to get the smartest guys in banking. I want to get the smartest guys in economics. I want to get the smartest guys, People that we don't work na city councils, we don't manage public land systems. No, so those are the people I want to work with. I don't want to work with somebody who come again and tell me, say, hey, then too many people, they can't flop now this turn, they can't be losses, and also. So when I set my mind, say this is what I want to do, and people like, I say, you suppose how I grew up. That's what we call let no spirit of digression overcome you in the evil hour. So something people say, Paunga, stubborn. You had for me, you controller. I said, because I have a clear pathway I want to go. And no spirit of digression. No spirit of digression overcoming you in the evil hour. There is the right and the wrong to every question. Be safe through inspiration's power. No, so there is the right and the wrong to every question. So sometimes people come and what they are suggesting, it's the wrong part of the question. And then you expect me to move from the right and go to the left. It will never happen. You know, so it will never, that spirit of digression. When MAADA Bio, I tell MAADA Bio, say you're on the wrong path. Now me tell MAADA Bio, then say free education. Nothing where you came for campaign on and then you win that election. No, so but they don't they percent that one day now. I say MAADA Bio in good faith, the way you want for go, I not go for day with you. No, so now left. Why? Because they chose the wrong path to go. We win election. Did I bother? They say, Paunga na spokesperson in a position. Paunga be one. Say, get the hell out of here. You feel say, me na Yusuf Keke Toma na security work. I do na one mall and then I not get job. I not able to make enough money. I want for file MAADA Bio. Are you really serious? It's not gonna happen. No, so he win the election. He not even win the election. They gave it to him, and then they don't grab free education. Hey, talk and do free education. Also, sing it all. He was a minister of education. How you go? Your economy is in ICU. No, so your economy is in ICU, and then you wanna go spend the little cash you have for stabilize your economy on paying school fees for somebody where they from 1, from 2, class 5, class 6, from class 1. Also, you hey no way, you good enough for the beginning. I said, now you guys don't understand. After 5 years, that class 2 picky, who say for it? It's still there from 1. That from 1 picking is still SS4, SS2. So how that from 1 picking really get for able to contribute to the economy right now? I get it for the future. So what can you do? We go better off one for the future. Why don't you create this? Why don't you fix what you're supposed to fix? And then that picking a papa get job. A mama get job, a auntie get job that a able for go weekend to the able for pull money buy susu and also in addition to waiting papa they provide also. Free education now gradual thing. You start with from 1 for let's say primary beginner free. You start with from 1 to from 2. Also, and use the rest of the money for create system processes and attract investment to the people that they can't get job. The following year, you don't begin collect money, taxes from the one way they work. Then you provide from 3 SS1 and SS2. Also, and then so you be able for use the little money we get because your budget is tight, because your economy is broken. Also, when they can, then they can UN conference, then they can with free ticket, and then they pass with MAADA, go so, then follow. I say, that one they bother Paunga. No, it will never, man. It will never bother me. It will never bother me, right? Also, it will never bother me. Who's the right? Let wisdom mark the way before. In its light, choose the right, and God will bless you evermore. When an Escomara not choose the right, did God bless him? Now bless him. We don't know in presidency. You don't. People who cover for almost 11 years. You can't even sit among them and enjoy your post presidency. No, so the last stanza now like, and that the last stanza now tell a person. No, so it says choose the right. Why? There is peace in righteous doing. Choose the right. There is safety for the soul. Choose the right in all labors you are pursuing. Let God and heaven be your goal. Choose the right. There is peace in righteous doing. Might be for me don't canapa. I don't enjoy peace. You understand? All day they said the whole meeting that the security, national security architecture with them build. No, so it is afraid in your shadow. When they pass if they mount a pamotuka there. No, so he's not enjoying it. Man, you are not enjoying nothing. That you are just a piece of shit in the teeth of the people there. And it's coma. If the thing will be if he righteous, if you don't enjoy it, get peace, no so. Not to belly jump. That belly man jump so. Technically, Lord, he jumped bail. They gave him bail to go to Nigeria. He didn't come back. No, so he had to leave his country on bail. When you tell them, they know because they go church, they can map no more. Then the people, the poor people that they take picture and make video, they say the power go church today. They don't learn nothing. They come out, they no impact on their life. They don't even know say that fellow or tame. There is peace in righteous doing. Hey Google, continue. There's peace in righteous doing. Choose the right. There is safety for the soul. Choose the right. In all labors you are pursuing. Let God and heaven be your goal. Choose the right. Choose the right. No, so I can tell man that and I will be the play ball, and I will go college, I will go primary school then, secondary school then. But our upbringing we are different. Because when I go home, also me and my parents them will give us sit down. So that person day like are they by all then body way they cost mommy calls, then papa at 9 o'clock, then still in a market that they try for pack the bundle there now for men and come home because the economy was broken and for go drag. So man, 9 o'clock, and mama still in the kitchen. We don't go sell all day. They don't reach 7 o'clock. The reaper boil up now, and then 8 o'clock, the reaper boil up. They boil up till then 9:30. So by the time that mommy they don't for boil up, you don't shape the food now for all man don't tire. That period they so Paunga dinner and house. And they get to call family home evening. Hey Google, what is family home evening in the LDS church?
According to Wikipedia, family home evening or family night, in the context of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, refers to one evening per week, usually Monday, that families are encouraged to spend together in religious instruction, prayer and other activities.
I used to have that every Monday. Every Monday. Every Monday. From where I born. From where I did in 9 years. So they start. And then him there how they play. Now they sing. Do what is right. That they down is breaking. Hey Google. Play Do What Is Right.
Alright, playing Do What Is Right on YouTube.
Do what is right, the day dawn is breaking, hailing a future of freedom and light. Angels above us are silent, not taking of every action, then do what is right. You see, eh? So me there that every week I go for learn do what is right. No, so why? Angels above us are silent, not taking of every action. Then do what is right. No, so do what is right, let the consequence follows. Battle for freedom in spirit and might. On with stout heart, looking for till tomorrow. God will protect you, then do what is right. No, so you want to know kiss me? I say, when you look at my upbringing, that shapes who I am. Do what is right. Let the consequence follow. Why? Because you are battling for freedom in spirit and mind. And then when you fight for that, for that freedom, you see, that's why I have the freedom. I can tell MAADA any bullshit. I don't need him. He's just a piece of shit. I say that every time. Why? I have that freedom. Because I chose to do the right at all times. I'm not perfect. I can make my own mistakes. But substantially, I try for being right. And that is what a leader should do. And teach the people that, hey, there is safety for the soul in righteous doing. So that how do we raise a country? That if somebody sees somebody, the other person they do bad, they don't call police. I went to register a vehicle I buy. Because 2025, so I decided I do certain things then, so I go get more money and finance what I want to do. So the person I buy the truck from, the title now replace a replacer. So a replacer sometime in September. So when I see the date, September 2024, I thought my registration and it just replaced the title. Not knowing that from 2017, I not use the motor car, and not license the motor car, the truck. So the fine accrue to $1,000. So when I went, the lady also watch me in my face. He said, there is nothing I can do. Either you return the truck or you find a way to make the person get the difference. And also I buy them. Now Facebook market we made. So that means we're not really friends in actual life. Also, so now I said, may I go to my boss. So the person will be there with me now. I say, see, how do you raise a generation that if the person they work for Kenema City Council, also, if the person they work for McKinney City Council, both city council and not get for take bribe. Instead, it go do the right thing. There is a way you do it. And that's what they did here. So I can see African leaders, now white people that they make we poor, they want for keep we on that. They would I tell you say with man want for can sell you equipment there? Would I tell you the interest of there for make you continue for be poor? You know they not the interest. If everybody or 80% of the people be get jobs, nobody would want to drive a car or inside transport from Kailan to Freetown. Now flights and they take. You not think in a plane that they can't sell. You don't think say the flight company that plane they get for use. Then go sell. Would I tell you say they know for can sell plane into salon? And presiding in case you don't with money no one them. Because they are thieves. Outside of politics, tell me waiting preside able for do nothing. Not so. So with stout heart, looking forward to tomorrow. Not so. So I refuse. I said, no, I'm looking forward to the tomorrow. May go be greater. And God will protect you. Then do what is right. So they say they bring Paunga and also I say, Papa, I get the hell out of my face. When you do what is right, the shackles will fall. Hey Google, continue. Do what is right, the shackles are falling, chains of the bondsmen no longer are bright, lighting by hope, soon they'll cease to be calling, truth goeth onward, then do what is right. Do what is right, then the consequence follow. Battle for freedom in spirit and might, and without heart, looking for till tomorrow. God will protect, then do what is right. Alec. So you see that in the nozzle, you see in me. It say, do what is right, be fearless, what is right, be faithful and fearless. Onward, press onward, their goal is in sight. Eyes that are wet, now along will be tearless. Blessings await you in doing what is right. Do what is right, let that consequence follow. Battle for freedom in spirit and might, and without heart, looking for till tomorrow. God will protect you, then do what is right. So I can tell you why. If you say me, they can't join on. Huh? You're telling me, hey, Liga Paunga, come on, can get the hell out of my man. But anyway, so family, next Saturday, next Friday, I will have a fully functional studio, and then we dey talk about the judiciary. Okay, MAADA be with the log game partner. Yeah? And me don't tell them. All them soldier man they way they kill, then Kamajo, ex-Kamajo. You go you butcher people and you say na MAADA be you, now give you that command. MAADA be you is not the law of Sierra Leone. SLPP is not the law of Sierra Leone. Mandates are not the laws of Sierra Leone. We have a law that if you transgress, even if you not mandate, That love will hold you. Also, I love my Mende people, but the same way I'll tell the Northerners, the Timni people, and say APC is as bad as SLPP, and we cannot tolerate APC, we cannot tolerate SLPP. Both are bad people then. Oh, Papa there, where did they run them two parties? Then they are thieves. When I tell them, that's what I say. Tell us, and so me say then a thief man there. And when we pull we country in the hand, ma see that person where they can't team out before me, they tell me, by Asane, by Minkailo Masare. Would they take the country in the hand? You can take that to the bank. Okay? They are a bunch of thieves. They know it. They know they're not thief money. They are thief money. And then probably the following week we will talk about the audit service report. The audit report. Also, MAADA be in office no more. They can't have account. Man, the guy is not thief money, man. When I tell them, that's what I say. Okay? They don't like me. And when possible they do bad, somebody has to confront him. Somebody has to confront them. No, so. And me, I say, no, me, I will confront them. And there is nothing they can do. There is nothing. I tell them, I say, there is nothing. My life will always go on well. It doesn't matter what Madabio thinks. It doesn't matter what Napoleon thinks. The other day I told Napoleon, I said, Napoleon, chill. And I first come America. I've told the story repeatedly. I said, okay, when you come America, okay, now big building you go see, tall one, then you go take picture. One woman the East Coast come by. Very friendly guy. We can, if you are new, he will take you, can visit you, when I go eat in a restaurant. I said, Napoleon, the restaurant where they carry you, where you go eat that burger, that did if na McDonald's or Burger King. As far as you are concerned, you went, that place in a burger and they sell it. Also, to Paunga is way beyond that burger. Way beyond that burger. Also, it is gonna do with a whole web of companies, industries within that particular business line. Also, for any side they put a fast food restaurant, that means the possibility they manufacture and build the frying equipment, then the bakery equipment, then the fryers, the cooling system. That's all. Now sell or don't sell. It's not just about the burger. Also, that means they need a car. That means they need a Cargill. Hey Google, how many eggs does Cargill Mason City plant produce per year?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Cargill expands Mason City plants and as consumers eat more eggs. Hey Google, Cargill expands Mason City plants as consumers eat more eggs.
On the website StarTribune.com, they say, Cargill Inc. is investing $12 million to expand its Mason City, Iowa, facility as demand for baked and cooked egg entrees grows. Yes. At least 44 jobs will be added to the more than 250 positions currently filled at the Mason City plant.
So in Napoleon, hey, now if I come America, I say, shut the hell up, man. Also, you just went to McDonald's and ate the burger and money when I go, they make scrambled egg for you. So don't you know, say, well, without a McDonald's, without that fast food restaurant, there's not going to be a Cargill. With direct jobs, we then get then we get 250 something, then they add 40 something plus, right? So that means now 40 something, now 300 families directly they benefit. That has nothing to do with contractor suppliers, not that factory did. The one no more directly employed. Also, all the one the way they supply the chicks them because then they raise that then get the layers the outside of the process. Now just like where they say poultry. Also, so if you go now salon now you say pa yansene pa min kailo APC Secretary General MAADA you can't even care on all how we go make sure say people that they eat breakfast in the morning so that we go able for they make sure say the poultry farm then they right will get plants where they produce poultry farm in each district where they employ 300 people and directly 300 families first don't get direct job. So then 300 people can work to any bank who don't put now they can able for go get motor car the next day and then they pay small. How do you do that, MAADA? No boy when any kosanya man drosina. MAADA be full. Also full let me socks. Now so me socks there. Why I put them backward, I turn myself, talk. I don't want to say it. So MAADA be full. I say brandy. So when I can watch them video so you can watch me video. Also, so I tell my boy, I say, get it out of me, man. Get it all out of it. Get the hell out of my face, man. I can put everybody willing to work. We get a hand willing to work in 2 years. I don't tell people. I'll go fix salon, you dey work. Where you don't put, where you don't come out do 2 jobs, man. You need to go na TikTok no more so because you go don't tire, man. You need to go time. No, you go TikTok where they don't have made it. Watch your video there. But you know, get that chance there for the go park as a kitchen and mammy cost, man. You won't even have that energy, man. Also, nobody would insult my mom as when I'm president. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, MAADA. I can drive MAADA. I would pull the presidency in again. You say self and afraid you. At the day way presidential motor car they pass and they winch the glass down. I want to see my people. Where you mistake get me or you not get me I left you. So we go talk about the judiciary next presentation, okay? I felt so bad, man. I felt so bad. I said, man, how senior judges within at the appeal court? Years and years of experience in jurisprudence, court administration, court management, and the Supreme Court. How would they feel, man? You don't take every jack and man. How are you gonna fix that judiciary, man? How are you gonna fix that system? How are you gonna fix that system? I don't know. The people in there that them Dr. Kane Yunkela will go kitchen then there go for their social business. They all wear white. They wear what is and also because they are ignorant.
Wherever you dey, Mama make you pray for me. Because we don't tire, we don't tire for this oppression. That's why we dey ask for solution. Police they killing us, government they go to us, now what thing we go do? Now we dey do. Cause it will not stand up, nothing for tomorrow. What did we not tell our picking? Say we not fight
for our rights.
Why they killing us I beg now what we do? What we do? Just because we dey ask
Okay, my family, ma left, and may God bless.